Ano na? Saan ni Jet? Nakani? Kanina lang. Desktop tapos dili ra pre-bid to data na para sar ka folder. Wala na ikuha na kanira. Aja po. Ano? Balulang. Explorers. So, hindi na kani gamiton. Okay. Asa man ko. Kami na wala na siya naka-mute. Unsa man, antiyan mute. Ani? Unsa man, mute sa dili. Ha?
Good afternoon, everyone. The activity for today's the activity of today is the pre-bid conference of the seven projects and it's now called to order. I am of today's activity and for you.
So time. Design the week. Heavenly Father, we thank you for guiding us with the week's. Grant us wisdom and authority to carry out these classes. May all actions be the best leaders and soon. Amen.
State the seats. On behalf of the Gates, the Committee of the offers our city. We warmly welcome all of you, all prospective speakers, members of the Aids and Awards Committee, Aids Secretariat, Technical Working Group, and observers and also the programmers who will discuss the brief description of each project. At this junction, I request the Secretariat to conduct the roll call and acknowledge the forum of the committee.
Vice Chairperson, Engineer Anthony H. Casona, regular member, Engineer Grace Engineer, professional members, Engineer Ayumi Grace Bilang Kios, and Engineer Shan Ibig Sigario, Head Bank Secretariat, Engineer Aida Malcolm, members, Mr. F. Gaveras, and Mr. Head Bank PWH, Mr. Mavi Jolis Kilibad, members, Engineer Akil and Silvio, Engineer Gilly Gay L. Bastilla, Engineer Gilly Mr. Earl Jack L. Cabiru, programmers, Engineer Alvin, RJ, Engineer Mark Marks, Pulmayo, Engineer Lidl E. Castillo, Engineer Marco, Engineer Jim Bennett,
There are 7 projects to discuss. And these are following 26 KH0057, asset preservation, construction, upgrading, rehabilitation, village of national road, secondary road, Carmen-Patag-Bulua road, Chainage, village 130 of the city with
Ito,
an
Bonbon.
EPC of 6,600,000.
Wala si Ibel.
959 pesos.
Pagatpat, yun.
Centavos.
Pagatpat, may batang dokumento.
The second one is 26 KH0058, rehabilitation of road, Barangay Bonbon, station 0+002, station 0+200 of the city, Barangay Bonbon of the city, with an ABC of 4,624,551 pesos and 67. Next one is 26 KH0059, rehabilitation of road, Barangay Pagatpat, station 0+002, station 2+500, Barangay Pagatpat of the city, with an ABC of 46,246,302 pesos and 11 centavos. Next project is 26 KH0060, rehabilitation of road at Barangay Balulang, station 0+002, station 1+00, Barangay Balulang, this city with an ABC of 18,498 pesos. 18,498,435 pesos and 86 centavos. Next project is 26 KH0061, rehabilitation of road at Barangay Canitoan, station 0+00 to station 2+00, Barangay Canitoan of the city with an APC of 36,998,409 pesos and 31 centavos. Next project is 26 KH0062, rehabilitation of road, Barangay Iponan, station 0+00 to station 1+500, Barangay Iponan of the city with an APC of 27,748,201 pesos and 32 centavos. And for the last project, 26 KH0063, construction completion of multi-purpose building Barangay Pagatpat of the city with an APC of 2,969,905 pesos. The purpose of this conference is to discuss scope of work and specification of each project, clarification of the UCPB, technical and financial requirements, and to address the issues and concerns to be raised by prospective bidders and so for all the interested bidders fully understand the requirements of the projects. To begin with, let's start the discussion for the project with Pagatpat 680 to be discussed by Engineer Kenneth Earl and Hello.
Something. Good afternoon, ma'am and sirs, and to all the viewers. So I'll be discussing the 26 KH 0057 asset preservation, construction, upgrading, rehabilitation of drainage along national roads, secondary roads, Carmen-Patag-Bulua Road, Chainage 0 to Chainage 130, station K1443 plus 531 to K1443 plus 581. So for line canal, we have 156 meters. The location are chainage 7 to chainage 44, chainage 56 to chainage 130, and station K1443 plus 531 to station K1443 plus 576. For RCBC, we have 24 meters. Location are chainage 0 to chainage 7, station K1443 plus 576. Station K1443 to 581 and chainage 44 to chainage 56. So approved budget for the contract is 6,609,959.53. Calendar days. So this is the table of index. General drawings. So summary of entities to be discussed later after presentation. So this is the location. So this is the location of the project. So chainage 0, which is the intersection between Carmen-Patag and regional DPWH road. So chainage 0 to chainage 130 and station K 1443 plus 581 to K 1443 plus 531. This is the location map. General notes, we have general notes. So for traffic management, so this is the traffic management involved. So for traffic management, we have a speed restriction for each road work ahead for each and road work for each, and speed restriction for each, workmen ahead for each, prepare to stop 2 each, temporary hazard marker 1 each, concrete safety barriers 47 each, construction safety fence 48 each, temporary bollards 16 each, so two-way radio 2 each, barricade flasher light 11 each. So this is the detail for project billboard. So this is the plan on profile. So we have the invert elevation grade. So this is the section 2, plan and profile. For typical drawings, indicated ng mga station leads. So nasa typical roadway detail with line canal and asphalt detail with 0.5 meter thick asphalt. So from chainage 75.40 to chainage 123. Typical detail for manhole and line canal. For CBs, still waiting. Still grading, station limits, wala na siyang doubt. So for pavement markings, we have curved pavement markings, standard pavement arrows, and do not block intersection. So station limits are indicated. Still grading, detail. Cross sections, these are the cross sections. So let's go back to summary quantities. Summary quantities. So these are all the PI items involved in this project. We have B.51 project billboard signboard for each. B.71 occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. B.81 traffic management, 2.93 months. B.91 demobilization, 1 lump sum. 8031A structure excavation common cell 823.28 cubic meter. 8042A embankment from Barrow common cell 125.52 cubic meter. 8047 gravel field 44.42 cubic meter. 901A structural concrete 3000 PSI class A 7 days 221.11 cubic meter. 9021A1 reinforcing steel deform grade 40 17,295.85 kilograms. 9032 formworks and false works 1205 metal fender volume 2 DPWH for highways, bridges and airports. We have B3 removal of actual structure obstruction point removal of structure obstruction 0.10 meter thick sidewalk 223.20 square meter. Removal of actual structure obstruction 100 CPC 147 linear meter. 101 115 linear meter. 1016 removal of actual structure obstruction concrete for 201 aggregate sa base course 7.30 stir. 3022 580.72 square meter. At 3101C, bituminous concrete surface wearing course, hot laid, 50 mm, 580.72 square meter, 601 concrete curb, cast in place, 27 linear meter, 604 curb and gutter, cast in place, 119 linear meter, 6011 side 51.20 square meter, 59.11 square meter, 6061B2, pavement markings, reflectorized plastic yellow, 16.10 square meter. So for MER, so the minimum equipment requirement for this project are the following. Trailer for equipments, one list, backhoe with pavement dirt, one list, loader, one list, truck, two list, backhoe solar, one list, boom truck, one own, cutting outfit, one own, motorized road grader, one list, vibratory ruler, one list, water truck, one concrete vibrator, two own, one bagger mixer, one own, concrete saw, one truck mounted crane, wala niya siya. Asphalt distributor, one list, power broom, one own, asphalt caber, one list, pneumatic ruler, one list, tandem steel ruler, one list. So these are that's all for the presentation. So any questions and clarifications and to the viewers, online viewers? Yes.
Barangay of Barangay Pagatpat, sir. Sa activities Balulang, sir. Also from 4JX construction, sir. Number six for plan, sir, welcome, sir. So going back to the what you have discussed, please sa inyong equipment,
Yes.
how about the one set of other testing?
Laboratory testing apparatus, ma'am, one own, kani. Ang kanilang wala na wala ni siya ilabot. Okay, wala man siya solar. Ako lang siya i-update. Yes. Kabang tayo ba? Ano na ako ni?
All of our viewers, most like person. So if there is none, so let's proceed to the next project. 68008, the elevator road.
Ano man? Ay, bunibun ba? Yung ano?
We discussed the winner, Carl Marx, Paul
Hello, good afternoon. For rehabilitation of road at Barangay Bonbon. This project has 72 calendar days and an ABC of 4,624,551.67. Scope of works is construction/improvement of paved road. And here's the location of the project as shown here. Represented by the red line for the alignment. Side pictures, the beginning and the end. The plan profile. And the road and typical sections and details. This project has a 200 mm thickness for the PCCP and 200 mm for the thickness for the base course. Or the other typical roadway sections. Also the watering for this, where the location has a swampy area. And here are the street lighting details for the project. Transactions. And for summer of quantities, we have permits and clearances, 1 lump sum. B.5 for project billboard/signboard for each. B.72 occupational safety and health program, 1 lump sum. For traffic management, 1 lump sum. Mobilization/demobilization, 1 lump sum. And for earthworks, we have individual removal of trees, 150 to 300 mm diameter small, 10 each. Removal of structures and obstructions for the dewatering, 1 lump sum. Removal of structures and obstruction, concrete, 3.13 cubic meters. For our unsuitable excavation, we have 173.40 cubic meters. For our surplus common excavation, we have 128.75 cubic meters. For our structural excavation, common soil, we have 12.96 cubic meters. For embankment from borrow, common soil, we have 429.18 cubic meters. Gravel fill, 0.86 cubic meters, and overhaul, 10 cubic kilometers. For our sub-base and base courses, we have aggregate sub-base course with 59.60 cubic meters, aggregate base course of 353.3 cubic meters. For our surface courses, we have Portland cement concrete pavement unreinforced, 0.20 meters thick, 14 days, with a quantity of 1,000 square meters. For drainage and slope protection structures, or for 1A, for reinforcing steel, grade 40, we have a quantity of 310.29 kilograms. For structural concrete, 20.68 MVA. Class A, 14 days, we have 4.39 cubic meters. For our slope protection structure, which is the grouted riprap Class A, we have a quantity of 99.60 cubic meters. For the miscellaneous structures, seedlings and samplings for other programs in this are reference 3.0 meters. Reflectorized thermoplastic, we have 5 square. And lastly, C1 for solar LED road light requirements. Yeah. Two-way radio to own, barricade flasher lights, 10 ohm, flexible shaft type to own, creator, 1 ohm, concrete saw, 1 ohm, mechanized joint seal, 1 lease, concrete batch plant, 1 lease, 1 lease, truck/pump, 1 lease, bulldozer, 1 lease, loader, 1 lease, backhoe, 1 lease. For bar cutter single phase, 1-0, bar bender, 1-0, kneading machines, slash service truck, only truck mounted crane, standard lattice, all model, and laboratory testing apparatus, 1-7. And that's all for Bishop Road at Barangay Bonbon. Thank you. Any questions?
Barangay Pagatpat. It starts by
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I will be presenting the fiscal year 2026 various infrastructure entitled Rehabilitation of Roads at Barangay Pagatpat. The location is at Pagatpat, Cagayan de Oro City. The approved budget for contract is 46,206,102 pesos, 36 calendar days. So this is the location map for the whole section of this project. The section 1, city, 916 meter of length. Section 2, Balite, 307 meter. Section 3A, Habitat, 198 meter. Section 3B, Habitat, 107 meter. Section 4, Pagatpat proper, 127 meter. Section 5, Pagatpat, 92 meter. Section 6, Pagatpat proper, 135 meter. Section 7, Pagatpat proper, 254 meter, with a total of 2,000 meter. So this is the allocation of section 1 city, length of 916 meter. As you see, the beginning of the section is near school, then the end is plan and profile of section 1. The scope of work is existing pavement to be removed and replaced with new pieces of the road is 5 meter width and the thickness is 0.3 meter. Same po dito. And this one. Then this is the site photos of beginning and end of this section. And in section 2, Balite, 7 meter of length. The beginning of this section is near in Kingdom Hall, Jehovah Witness. Then the section end is near at Laguna Residential. So this is the plan and profile of the section. The scope of work is proposed construction of road 5 meters of width and 0.23 meters of thickness, PCCP. So this is the site photos of beginning and end of this section. Then in section 3A, Habitat, 198 meter length. The beginning of this section is at the back of relocation, Habitat. Then this is the section profile. Plan and profile of this section. The scope of work of this section is proposed construction of road. The width is varies or 4 meter max, then is 1 meter. So in section 107, so this is the plan and profile of the section. The scope of work is proposed construction of road varies width of PCCP, then 4 meter max, then 2 meter thickness. In section 4, Pagatpat proper, 137 meter of length. The beginning of this section is beside Pagatpat covered court. Then the end is beside the church. May church dito. So this is the plan and profile of section 4. The damage pavement to be removed under existing 2 lanes at the end of this section. So the photos of beginning and end of section 4. Then in section 5, Pagatpat proper, 92 meter of length. So in section 5, the beginning of the section is near Pagatpat, the Child Development Center. So this is the plan and profile of the section. The scope of work is proposed construction of road. The width of this road is 6.1 meter. Then the thickness is 0.23 meter. And also we have existing 2 lanes at the end. Side photos. So this is the plan and profile in section 6. The scope of works is proposed construction of road. So this is the site photos of beginning and end of the section. And in section 7, Pagatpat proper, transit section is beside Canitoan National High School. This is the plan and profile in section 7. The scope of work is proposed construction of road. The PCCP is 5 meter width and 0.23 thickness. So this is the site photos of beginning and end of the section. And in section 8, Pagatpat proper, 254 meter length. The beginning of the section is at Aji Fuel. The plan and profile of the section. The scope of work of the section is proposed construction of road. Yes. So these are the typical road sections. Word sign for each and health program, traffic management, one lump sum, mobilization or demobilization, removal of obstruction, and 2,107 surplus common excavation, 4,437.44 cubic meter. Structure excavation common soil, 209.52 cubic meter. Embankment from 0.23 meter, 45